showcased 4 new iPhones today, and these products are going to come and hit the market across the world, including India, in a couple of weeks. So, what are the 4 new iPhones? So, let's look at the iPhones in 2 buckets. There is the iPhone 14 and there is the iPhone 14 Plus. So, these 2 models are going to be powered by the A16 Bionic, which is not the top of the line, which is not the latest processor from Apple, but it's still a very powerful phone. And Apple has this belief that the rest of the peloton or the competition is around the A13 Bionic, while it is still using 15 and 16. So what's new in the iPhone range? The iPhone range, for instance, has 2 very innovative things. One is that in the US, Apple is getting rid of the physical SIM. So there is going to be no SIM slot in the phone, which means you're going to use the eSIM only. But that's a US only feature right now. The other thing is, if you're stuck in an emergency, the phone can actually send out messages via the satellite to the emergency services. It's an emergency only feature and is available only in the US and Canada for now. But this is really innovative and it's taking the phone beyond the spectrum of what we think it usually does. Otherwise, the phone has a lot of improvements, slightly better camera, there is crash detection on the phone, and Apple has in fact packed a lot of features into the Pro models this time. So there is a clear distinction because the Plus model or the 6.7-inch size was earlier available only in the Pro models. Now what Apple has done is that you have the A14 and the A14 Plus with 6.1-inch and 6.7-inch. Now the same sizes are available in Pro models too. So it is pretty much the same sizes, same battery capacity, but 2 different processing powers, because the Pro models are going to be powered by the A16 Bionic, which is the brand new processor from Apple. What that does is that it gives Apple the ability to push the screen. The Retina display now has the refresh rate can go as low as 1 Hz, which is like which is really cool. It also has a top of the end camera processing power and a 48 megapixel camera sensor, which is the largest ever on an iPhone. What that means is that it's going to give you a lot more clarity, lot more low light capability, because it's a really large sensor for an Apple camera so far. And it's also pushing the video capabilities, because there is something called the action mode, where it's really smooth image stabilization. Along with that, it's also bringing 4K recording capabilities to cinematic video. So the 2 sets of phones, the 4 iPhones, are going to hit the market in a few weeks, in a couple of weeks in fact. By September 16th, you should have the models available in India. The pricing of the iPhone 14 is going to be the same as the iPhone 13 entry level, but you don't have the cheaper iPhone mini this time. So you have to pay more to enter the iPhone 14 series, because you have to buy the 14 and there is no 14 mini. The iPhone 14 is priced at around 79,990 and the iPhone 14 Plus is a 10,000 rupees jump on that at 89,990. The iPhone Pro range starts at about 1.3 lakhs and 1.4 lakhs for the Pro Max model.